Hi, everyone, and welcome back again. I am Dr. Rachel Matthew, the founder of All Things Women, an online platform geared to educating women and their partners on sexual and reproductive health. And continuing our breast cancer awareness series, we have a very special guest with us tonight, Miss Monica Shakespeare. She is a certified hair loss specialist and has been in hair business since 1979. And she has a special interest and desire in catering to cancer patients in the hair loss recovery process. Her mission statement is to provide professional hair loss and skin treatment services while offering the best products to her clients. And we have her with us tonight. Welcome, Miss Shakespeare.
Thank you, Dr. Matthews. Good to meet you, seeing your face for the first time.
Yes, nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much for joining us and agreeing to doing this. Even as we get now into discussion, we know that hair loss is a major side effect of chemotherapy. And many persons or some women might hold on to that hair instead of opting to shave it. Some persons might opt to even avoid doing chemotherapy to their own detriment because of the fear of the hair loss. But tonight, we're going to talk about how to deal with hair loss in the breast cancer journey. So before we get into the discussion, I have a little icebreaker game. And in this game, I will make a complaint, something similar to what a breast cancer patient might make. And the challenge is that you have to use 5 words to give an advice to that person. 5 words or less. The first complaint. The doctor says I need chemo, but I don't want my hair to fall out. 5 words or less.
Don't wait. Cut it off. Cut it
Okay.
low.
Okay then. So cut it low. All right. I don't want to walk around with a bald head.
You don't have to walk around with a bald head. You can cap it, wrap it, or you can wrap it, you can cap it, or you can wig it.
So cap, wrap, or wig it. Okay.
Exactly.
What if people stare?
Oh, you just find out from them, do you like my style? Because the hair is not, you're not your hair. So you got to be staring at you because you're looking good. So it's about what you're wearing.
Okay, so you are not your hair. Okay, that's 5 words. What if my hair is not the same after chemo?
You got to just change whatever. If your hair was thick and you was using a particular product, now it's soft, you use a different product to take care of the soft hair.
Okay, so change your hair product.
Exactly.
Yes, all right, awesome. Okay, so hair loss is a major side effect of chemotherapy, and it is a side effect that women dread when starting the chemotherapy process. And tonight, we're going to help women know how to deal with that hair loss. So, given your expertise, I'm going to ask you, how would you advise or empower a woman with breast cancer who is going through chemo or who is about to start chemo? How would you help her in embracing her new self and not to hide behind her hair?
The first thing the woman have to do is start looking about herself,
Mm-hmm.
start thinking about her hair, think about herself. So when she start thinking about herself, now she's gonna start using different skin, make sure her skin is being taken care of. Because when you have cancer, your skin definitely changes sometimes. So now you have to find the right product to use on your face and on the bald head and on your body, because most times your skin get very dry. So you have to do a lot of moisture onto your skin.
Okay. You spoke about scalp treatment a while ago. You mentioned that.
Mhm.
So for the woman who has shaved her head or
Mhm.
who has now lost all her hair due to the chemotherapy, What type of regime can she implement in taking care of that scalp now to have a healthy scalp and preparing that scalp to grow healthy hair at the end of chemo?
Right. I mostly advise people to read products before they put it on their scalp and the skin, especially after chemo or during chemo, because some of the products that is out there, it have different chemicals in them. So I advise them to use more natural products that will soothe the skin and soothe the scalp.
Mhm.
So now you're gonna have to be careful what you use on your scalp, because some things is harsh and you have to be careful. So that's what I would say. Choose the right products that you're going to use on your skin and your hair and your scalp.
So for persons who come to your establishment, and particularly because we're speaking about breast cancer, for these breast cancer survivors who come with their bald head, what product exactly would you recommend to them? What is a consultation like when they come to you?
Well, I have different products that I use. I personally use a lot of natural products. I have people that makes the products for me, and I choose the products that for different clients. I use different products because some people react to oil, some people react to cream. So I will have a discussion with the client, and then I'll be able to choose the right product that I would recommend for their scalp.
So what type of factors determine what type of product is used?
Depends. Some people it gets very. Sometimes I don't know if you as a doctor you have experienced anybody that comes in when they get to the treatment they get very thick scabs on the scalp or even on the skin. I don't know if you ever see that. But sometimes when it is thick, you have to use more moisture to take off those thick scab on the skin. So I look for that. I look for thickness of the scalp of the thing on the scalp. Whatever thickness is there, I look for that, and that's how I make recommendation. So I see what is going on with the scalp, and you have to be very careful with the scalp because the scalp is the follicles are open now, so you have to be careful what you put on top, because you know when they get in the treatment, the treatment change certain things in your body, so it comes out on the outer part of your body like on your scalp. So I choose I look at the scalp and I choose what the best thing to use on it.
Okay, then do you by chance have any products that you can show us? Those scalp treatment products?
Oh yes, I have a bacterial soap here. Let me make sure I find it right here.
No problem.
The This is an antibacterial soap that I use. It makes with
Can you
meringue.
bring it closer to the camera so we can see it?
Yes, it's a meringue soap, and it have different ingredients in there, especially made for people with scalp. It also can use on your skin. It's a wonderful product, and I use it for myself too, because it also helps bacteria if you have dry scalp or if you have dry skin. It helps to take off eczema, things like that. I use that. I also have oils that I use with different natural products in there. This is one of the oils that I use. And also there are other things that I use like creams, moisture. I have a butter. I have a butter that I use also. And the butter is like a shea butter, but it's like mango or jojoba. This is one of them. This is one of the butters that I use.
What's it called?
The jojoba butter. What is made with?
Jehovah.
Yes.
What is made up of?
It's made up of shea butter is the base of it, and jojoba oils and other natural oils.
I've never heard about that oil before. Okay, Jehovah oil.
Yes, this is about. I also have a lemongrass one, and I also recommend the lemongrass along with the soap, because the lemongrass is good for bacteria or any kind of fungus. You can use that also, and it is a very soothing and calming product. So I use that also depending on the client.
Okay, interesting. What is moringa? And the first one I showed is moringa soap. What exactly is moringa again?
You don't know what moringa? Girl, you live in Jamaica, you know what moringa? Moringa is a plant that is the kind of plant for life. If you chop the tree down, it grow back. Moringa.
I don't drink bush tea.
Girl,
I'm a chocolate tea lover.
I drink the tea. You can put it in your smoothie. You can blend it up. And you blend it up and put it in your smoothie. It turns powder. You put it in your smoothie, drink it. Even like the people that have problems like that, you drink it. You drink it as a tea. It's a wonderful product. You need to go read up on moringa.
Yes. Definitely, I will. All right, so that is it for the scalp treatment. So the soap that you showed us can be used as a shampoo. Well,
It is a shampoo
it is
soap,
a shampoo
but they
soap.
can also bathe with it, and it's good for your skin in terms of your face and stuff like that. If you have an eczema problem, it also helps that. So
So
eczema with
after
the scalp
mhm.
problem is almost the same, so you can use it for that.
So after the person washes the scalp with that soap
They can
and
bathe.
dries it, what's the next step?
When they dry it, they're not supposed to dry the scalp too much. They're gonna leave a little bit of the water in the scalp, and then they put on the natural products on it and massage the scalp. Not very hard, very lightly, and you don't do a hard massage, but you do a because you want the blood to continue flowing. So you do a scalp massage that the blood will continue flowing to help nourish the follicles.
And how often it is that they do this a day?
Well, the massage is something you can do any time of the day. Any time of the day, one, two, 3 times a day, you can do massage because what massage actually do is help the blood flow. And as long as the follicle is not dead, because really the chemo will weaken the follicle, but it's not dead, so the follicles are still there.
Yes.
So what you do is get the blood flowing back to the scalp, and then when the hair start growing back, it will go right back out.
Okay. So you hear, ladies, for those of you who have already lost the hair or have just empowered yourself even more by just shaving the hair before it starts to fall off, those are some ways you can have a healthy scalp by applying that regime. And where can they get these products exactly if they wanted to?
Well, right now I'm in the United States talking to you, but I have a place in Central Plaza. That's where I started my business, and I still have a space in there where I do people that have hair loss. And it's
Mhm.
not only cancer patients that have hair loss. You have people that have natural hair loss. And then I work from there. It's a very private settings. I work with one person at a time. And I also do help to do the massage and stuff like that. I do it right there in plus a very private area, and I'm at Central Plaza, which is 22 Central Plaza, and the salon is there also, but I have a private space that I work out of there. When I come to Jamaica, that's where I work. I come quite often, and I work out of there, and I work strictly by appointments, one person at a time.
Okay. Then. Even
So
before we go into,
the
mhm.
clients don't have to worry about anybody looking down in their head and all that kind of stuff because it's very private.
And even before we go more into the care regime, um, of the cancer patient, the use of wigs and wraps. I just want you to just inform us some more. How exactly do you come up with these products? What inspires you? Which countries you might possibly be getting the ingredients for the products? Yeah, the process of studying these things to end up with the products.
Well, Doc, I must tell you this. I am in the industry, hair business, for over 40 something years, and I have done every aspect of the business. I've worked in Jamaica for years and years. I was very tired and I decided to take a break to get some more insight on what's going on with hair. And I migrated to the United States for about 21 years now, but I have never leave Jamaica. I always go and come all the time because I'm very concerned about my people. So I have now gone into the hair loss part of the business because when I keep coming, I see people having the hair loss, people complaining about the hair breaking off and they don't know what to do and stuff like that. So that's what inspired me to start doing the hair loss part of the business. So I pay more attention to that now because I realize that it's really a problem. Apart from cancer patient, there are other people that also have that problem. So that's why I'm focusing mostly on that.
Awesome. Now, for the woman who doesn't want to wear her head bald and desires to use a wig or wrap, let's start off with the wigs.
Okay,
How? Mm-hmm.
the first thing what I recommend with a wig, and I think I send you some pictures of the styles, some of the styles that can use.
Yes.
Well, with the wig, the first thing I say, the scalp is very tender and sensitive. So the first thing I would say, you have to get a cap to put before you put a wig on. The cap is right here. You cover, you open it, you put on the cap. I know you don't have any hair to hold the wig on, but there's a thing that calls the wig the wig grip. Sorry.
Yes, turn it around. Yes.
That's called the wig grip. This is the wig grip. The
Wig
wig grip
grip.
is elastic, but it has a base on it that when you put the wig on, it holds it. So you put a cap on to protect your scalp. Then you put the wig grip over that cap, on top of the cap. This is the wig grip. You put
Yes.
it on top of. Then when you do that, then you put your wig on, and the wig after be. It's good to find to get your head measured, because when you get the head measured, you can get it fit close to your scalp. So you put the wig on, and then when you put the wig on, the wig grip holds the wig together. It holds it so it won't slide off your head. Because now you don't have any hair to hold it. So you put the wig grip on, you put it on, put your wig on, then it holds it there. Then you comb your hair. Now you comb your hair in whatever style the wig is. You comb it in whatever style your wig is, and your wig will not fall off, because the wig grip, that's what it does. It holds the wig to your head. Holds the wig to your head. So you can always wear a short wig or a long wig, whatever it is, and that wig grip will holds it to the head. But it's good to protect your scalp with that breathing. It have to be a breathing cap, right? So you won't get sweaty on the scalp and get itchy. And then you put the wig grip on, and the wig will holds to your head.
Okay. Awesome.
Mhm.
So that's a short wig. Okay then.
This is a short wig, and then you can get. Oh, I love the Afro wig. This is like an Afro wig. You can get it long or you can get it short. If they want straight, and this is very soft, and the base of the wig is very thin, so you don't have to worry about inside. I'll show the inner part of the wig. So it's good not to get one of those rough wigs, because sometimes the wigs is too rough. It can cause problem on your scalp. But this is very light on the inside. I can fold it up like that. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very soft on the inside. So when you put that cap underneath it and put this over it, it's still breathable. You know what I mean? It's still breathable, so you'll be able to make your scalp breeze can go to your scalp when you feel like you're natural here.
How can a woman take care of her wig?
There's different ways. You can take it to the stylist if you have stylists that take care of wigs. Because I take care of my clients' wig. I just had a client carry 3 weeks to give me here, and I just fix them for her. So it's best to take it to a stylist who know exactly how to take care of it. Especially if you have an expensive wig, you have to take care of it, because it can last for a long time. Wigs last for a long time. You have braid wigs, you have wigs for braids. If the person want a braid style, you can get wigs for braid. All you gotta do is put your cap on, put your wig lining on, and you put on your braid wig. So you don't even have to go, you don't have to worry, so you can't get to hair braid, because they're making the wig braid now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Mhm.
Then you can get it. You just have to protect your scalp.
Awesome. Okay, we can go right now into the wraps, because that's another way a woman can style herself during the
Right.
chemo process.
Right. I sent you some pictures for the wrap styles.
Yes.
Some pictures of the wrap styles that I do, but I'm going to do a simple one right now. Me having the band still on,
And
cap still on, and because when you put the cap on, nobody gonna see your scalp. Then what you do, if you go, suppose you're going out, you have a function, you're going out. This is so simple. This cap is so simple. I post them online, and the amount of likes this cap get. You put it on over your thing, and you bring it all the way down that it can go right over your wig grip, and you bring it down, you cover it down. Hold on, let me fix it right here. And then you have a style. You have a wrap style. This is a cap style, really. I'll show it to you in a minute. Right. So you put it on. See, this is like a piece of fabric. And you just put it on around the head, because that depends. Maybe you can find a hairdresser, a dressmaker to make something like this. You put it right on. Put it on. You bring it up to cover your wig grip. Now you have. If you look at the back, you can see that you don't see the person's scalp, because they have that net over it, that cap over it. And then you have it right there.
What about another wrap style where the entire head is covered by the wrap itself, not only by the wig cap?
Right. So
That
you can. Okay, but what I really suggest, whether or not they put the cap on, I suggest all the time to protect your scalp. I think is a wise thing to put on the cap to protect your scalp. That's the
yes.
protection of your scalp. Then you can wear a hat. You can wear a hat. You can have your thing on. You can wear a hat. You see, you wear a hat. That's so simple. You see, and you got a hat right there.
Mhm.
I still look cute. You see, you look cute.
Yes.
That is
And
one.
one can be very innovative too. You don't necessarily have to go to the store and buy an actual wrap. You can
Exactly.
use one.
You can
You
get
can
this.
use whatever fabric you have at home or a large
Yes.
T-shirt that is
Yeah.
stylish, and you could just wrap it
Look at
and
this
wrap
one.
your head.
So simple. You put this on, and you can wear several different ways. You put this on. Look at that. You wear it like that. See, that's the style right there. You can turn it around. You can turn this around. You have another style out of this. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You can wear it. You can move it around. You can wear it like this. There's several ways. I see it look like you have a break to the back. So it depends on what you buy and use, you know?
Yes.
You see? And then you have the wig grip still there. So it still look natural. Nobody knows that you don't have no hair in your head. You're just stylish, you know what I mean? So you can find, they're making so much different wraps now that's unbelievable. This is another one here that you can use. Like, okay, like it, say you're going to the market and you don't want to put, you just still have a cap on. You pull this over your head. You can pull this over your head.
What's
Can you
that
pull it
called?
over
What's
your head?
that?
It's a
Because
band. This is a band. This is a band. You just put the band on and you just draw it down over your head. You still cover your scalp because you have to protect your scalp because from dust and dirt and stuff like that, you have to protect your scalp.
mm-hmm.
See, look how simple this one.
Agreed.
You see, this is simple.
Yes.
See, there's several different ways you can do it. They're
Where
making some
where can
nice
she
ones.
get the head grip from?
Oh,
I'm
the
guessing.
big, I don't know if they have it. They should have it in Jamaica because I don't know if they have it in Jamaica, but that's something that people can order from me and I can bring it down for them because I do that all the time. The wig grip. Can you see this? The wig grip, it have a band. You see the rubber around it. So when you put the wig on it, it holds on to it like that.
Okay. And where exactly the order from? What's the name of the website or platform that they can order from? Just to let them know.
I don't know. The baby can go online and do a search for wig grip, and I mean, I know everybody doing as I know, but if they order from me, I can always bring them down. I can always because I bring them on. I bring down things for people all the time. It's one of the things that I know that people can't get ordinarily. I do that service for them for my clients. I do that service for them. I buy wigs for my clients. I bring them down for them, fit them, cut them, everything. Because sometimes you buy a wig or you buy something, it need to be adjusted. So what I do the adjustments for them. I bring it in to adjust it for them to make sure they look cute and nice when they finish. If they feel comfortable and they don't go out there not looking right.
Okay, so what you're saying that things like the head grip and the wig.
Yes, man. I do orders for clients. Yes, and I do measurements for them to get the wigs fitting them properly. I do measurements. I get them ordered, and I get a proper fit for them.
Okay, what I'm really asking you just to have them know the name of your website that they can, in case for those who are seeing, they can reach out to you for that service.
They can go to the Facebook page that says Monique hair loss, Monica Shakespeare hair loss specialist. I have a lot of information there, and the website is posted there too.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Awesome. For the woman who has just completed chemotherapy and her hair, or not just, I should say, recently completed chemotherapy and her hair is starting to grow back. Um, what approach should she take in treatment of her hair that is now coming back? What advice can you give to her?
You have to be very careful. Take your time. Use very delicate products on the hair. Massage the scalp, not vigorously, but slowly, and just to help the blood flow to come back, and the hair will eventually comes back. Nothing hard on the hair, nothing, not too much chemical products on the hair because the follicles are now open and things can seep into your scalp. So you have to take your time and find the right people to work along with you while the hair is growing back.
So let's say this one used to have thick, long hair. And
Mhm.
because of the chemotherapy, she lost her hair and now she has complete chemotherapy and the hair is growing back. It's now thin. She comes to your establishment
Mhm.
and she comes here asking for help in the treatment of her hair.
Mhm.
What exactly are the steps are that you're going to take her through to help her with growing her hair back
I will be
specifically?
I wouldn't be thinking about the hair, I'll be treating the scalp because the scalp is what you're gonna treat to make the hair grow back.
Mhm.
So I'll be taking care of the scalp, maybe I give her a deep conditioner, warm, deep conditioner with nice products that is not harsh and just give her massage her scalp, because that also helps to relaxes you and the person have to be very relaxed. They can't be worrying about the hair because if you worry, you're going to lose your hair because even that stress will break your hair off too.
Yes.
To get in your treatment, you have to just take care of yourself and stop worrying about the hair because the hair will come back. As long as you're taking and eating right and doing the right things that you're supposed to do, the hair will come back. So what I do, I talk to them. Don't worry about the hair. I will take care of it for you. You have a problem, call me. That's what I do. I take care of their hair until the hair comes back to where they can manage themselves.
So the products are like what you showed earlier today.
Yeah. hmm
Okay.
hmm
How can men stand in solidarity for their women or women in their lives that are going through this? What do you think
Oh,
men can do?
they must always give the woman good encouragement. They have to make sure they tell the woman they're looking nice. They have the ball about they make them feel special.
Thank you so much. Even as we close, because we have gone through the wigs, the wraps, we've gone through scalp treatment. Okay, we've gone through what to do when it is that your hair is coming back. As
Mhm.
all of those are different aspects of the hair journey through our breast cancer treatment. I would like you to complete this sentence for me. Thinking about the song I Am Not My Hair by India Ari. It's one of my favorite songs from her.
Mhm.
Completing it in that saying, I am not my hair because
I am.
dash dash dash.
I am not my hair because my hair is not me. I am me, so I have to take care of me.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. And even as you say a statement, because many times I have been natural
Mhm.
for my entire life.
Me too.
And our hair is truly our crown. But even
Mhm.
as I say, I am not my hair. And many times I want something different, and I feel like I want to like cut my hair, give myself a nice haircut, a nice short style, and I'm like so scared. And sometimes we have to remember our hair grows back. Our
Yeah.
hair grows back, and I think it's more of a fear for African women or for Black women. We're really afraid to cut our hair because I think there's a stigma against our hair, as towards our hair texture and so forth, and we already in general might not embrace our hair texture, our length, and so forth. So when it comes to the scissors, we're so hesitant about it as well. So even as I say, I am not my hair, I think about myself as well. And thinking that yes, surely we are not our hair, our beauty is within.
Mhm.
Yes, it's in within us. It's our personality. It's
Mhm.
our good deeds. It's where we relate to persons. It's
Yes.
everything about us and so much more. So
Yes.
yes.
So true. And I will say also, hair is not a problem anymore. The days of when people worry about the hair is over. There is so much different things about you can wear that looking fabulous. There's so much different kind of wigs and stuff that makes you look
Mm.
fabulous. So I don't think hair is a problem anymore. I personally in the industry for a number of years, and I now know that hair is not a problem anymore. I'm serious.
That is true. That is true. Thank you so much again, Miss Shakespeare. I appreciate your involvement. Yes.
I'm glad to meet you. And as
Yes.
soon as I come home, I hope I'll meet you in person.
Yes,
And
most definitely. I'm so happy that you were part of this conversation here tonight.
thank you very much. But it's not the first time this has happened to me. I've visited Jamaica before, and I was on the radio station talking about here last, just to say, about 3, 4 years ago. And I was in the newspaper. If you can see the newspaper clipping on the wall right here.
Yes. Yes.
They wrote about things that I've done because I've been in the industry for so long. So this is something I've done more than one time.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Part of the hair loss industry for a long time. So I was always willing to give my time and share my views. And hopefully what I've said can help some people. And all they gotta do is reach out and I will help.
Yes. Awesome. So, ladies, remember that you are not your hair. Okay. Let me just even pull up that lyric from India Ari
Yeah,
because I love that song. And let me just pull it up right now because it's a true reminder of who we are.
Mhm.
I am not my hair. I am not this skin. I am not your expectations. No, I'm not my hair. I am not the skin. I am the soul that lives within.
Exactly.